Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be testing out and reviewing the new concealer from Westman Atelier. This is the Vital Skincare Concealer. It retails for $48 US and you can find it in 16 different shades. I have the shade M2 to test out for today, which I believe is a light medium peach shade. And here's a close-up of that shade. To me, it looks a little bit more yellow than peach, but it should work. As far as the details for this concealer, it is a natural finish, medium buildable coverage concealer. The details also state that it has clinically shown to reduce the look of dark circles because of the featured serum strength skincare that is infused into the formula, such as hyaluronic acid and peptides. It's going to hydrate, visibly brighten, and soothe the under eye area. This is a breathable formula that is going to self-set. It's going to blur any texture and provide us with a creaseless finish. So let's get into it. Now, per usual, I am going to be color correcting the right side of the under eye area, and I'm not going to be color correcting the left side because I do want to see exactly how much coverage this concealer is going to provide, especially for someone like me who has the beautiful hereditary under eye darkness. So for this review, I'm using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Color Corrector, and this is in the shade Peach, just placing it right there and blending it out with my finger. Next comes foundation. I'm going to do it off camera. I'm going to be applying it onto the entire face, but of course I am going to be skipping the under eye area because the less layers that we work with underneath the eyes, the better. So I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Foundation is on. Let's continue with some of this. As far as how to use it, you can either dot it or swipe it underneath the eye where you need the coverage. You can blend it out with the finger, or you can blend it out using their blending baby brush. I am going to be blending it out with my Sephora number 71 concealer brush. This is a pro concealer brush. I love the shape of this brush. It's fluffy, it's wide, it's angled. It's perfect for the under eye area. So we are going to start off small, and I'm going to do one under eye at a time because it is self-setting and it self-sets within seconds. I don't want to run the risk of it setting completely on me and then not being able to move it around. And as you can see, it is a little bit more on the yellow side than I would like. I was hoping that it would be a light medium peach as it is described on the website, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work. So I'm just gonna blend this out where I need it. And I'm really trying not to overdo it. I wanna be able to not have to set it if I can help it. This is giving really nice coverage. Okay, especially on top of the color corrector. It looks very, very nice, light, natural. I like it. And that did not take much product at all. I mean, you guys saw exactly how much I put underneath the eye, and look at that. It looks really, really good underneath the eye. Not too heavy, not too sheer. Perfect. Let's go ahead and do the left side now. And I'm going to start off with a very similar amount, but I do feel like we are going to have to maybe build it up over here. So let's see, we're going to apply it just right here. All right, so there it is. I'd say I'm getting similar coverage underneath both eye areas. Very similar. However, I do want to build it up just a little bit right here. As you can see, there's still a little bit of darkness peeking through. So I want to build it up right there. So let's go ahead and apply just a bit more right here. This does have a very nice brightening effect, as you can clearly see. All right, so now that I have the 2 layers here, 1 layer here, 1 layer of concealer that is, I'm going to zoom you guys in so that you can see what I'm seeing right now after blending it out. All right, so this is what it looks like initially after blending both under eye areas. This color corrected side over here and nothing but the concealer over here. All right, so it's only been a couple of minutes, maybe about 3 minutes, and I don't necessarily love the way that this is setting. Let me show you what it's doing. So it's already kind of starting to separate and settle underneath the eyes over here. More so here than here, and I'm assuming because I did apply a couple of layers to build up the coverage, but I don't love that. So I think I am gonna have to set this concealer very lightly. All right, so I'm gonna set the under eye area with a little bit of setting powder. This one here is one of my favorites from Oma Beauty. So I'm gonna go back, blend it out just a little over here too. And now taking a very, very light layer of powder, I am setting the under eye area over here. And I think on the right side, I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna leave it as is on the right side, set it on the left, and that way we can wear it multiple different ways and truly test this out throughout the day. So now that it's set, let me bring you back in one more time so that you can see exactly what we're starting off with. Okay, here it is, ready to go. The color corrected side that I did not set. And this is the side that we did not color correct, but we did set. All right, I'm gonna jump off camera one last time to finish the rest of my makeup for the day, and I will be right back. All right, I am back, makeup is on, and I've gotta be honest, I'm not loving the way that this looks underneath the eyes, the side that we did not set. Let me bring you in nice and close. All right, so this side, it is already looking like it is separating, breaking up, if you will, not staying put. And I know for a fact that when I come back midday, if I don't set this, it is going to look worse, like significantly worse. So I think I'm gonna set this for the day. So I'm gonna take my brush here and just kind of blend everything out. I mean, it really is not, it's not doing much for my under eye area. It's not very flattering right now. And I'm gonna set this side just like we did the left side. Much better. Much, much better. All right, you see that? Much better. All right, so now we can continue on with the day. So far, not bad. It is currently 11:56 in the morning. Of course, per usual, you guys are gonna see me back here halfway through the day to show you a close-up under natural lighting, see what the concealer is doing at that point, see what it's looking like, etc. at that point. So I will see you back here in about 4 hours for a quick midday check-in. All right, I am back for a quick midday check-in. It is currently 4:10, which means I've officially had this concealer on for a solid 4 hours. This is what we are looking like under the eye. I am so glad I set it because it actually looks pretty good, a little dry for sure, not completely concealed as you can see, but it's not breaking up, it's not moving around. Ignore the missing patch of like foundation right here and right here. That's where my sunglasses sit and I hate it. I hate having to wear sunglasses, especially on days when I wear makeup because it always lifts. But anyway, this is the under eye area right now. And yeah, other than it being a little dry, you know, it looks pretty decent. So I will continue to wear this for another 4 hours to give it a full day, and we'll see what we're left with at the end of the night. As a reminder, this is the side that was color corrected, and this is the side that was not. Pretty similar in coverage, wouldn't you guys say? Anyway, I'll see you back here in a few more hours for my final check-in of the day. All right, I'm back for my final check-in of the day. It is currently 8:14. I've had this on for a solid 8 hours. Now, before we dive in to what I think about this concealer after wearing it for an entire day, I'm going to bring you up close, nice and close underneath the eyes so that you can see what the under eye area looks like after a full day of wear. All right, so here is the under eye area. As a reminder, this is the side that was color corrected prior to concealing. And this is the side that was not. All right, so now with that out of the way, what do I think about this concealer? It's a fine concealer. It's fine, okay? The packaging, very heavy, very luxurious. You can definitely feel the $48 price point, okay? You can feel it by the weight. However, when it comes to how it performed fine. I mean, it really did. It does provide nice medium coverage, like medium buildable coverage. And I like the fact that you don't necessarily have to wear a color corrector to achieve a very similar amount of coverage. However, you do have to set it. You just do. In my opinion, you do, because it is going to move around a little bit and break up. Definitely settles into fine lines, which is fine. I mean, we all have fine lines, and I've yet to run into a concealer that truly does not settle into fine lines or crease very much or at all. You know, I haven't been there. I have not gotten to that. This one is no different. It did. You guys saw it at the beginning of the day. Had I not set it with a powder, it would have moved around and it would have just looked just very unwearable, okay? So if you're willing to set it with a powder, I think that you'll be fine. If you're good with medium buildable coverage, I think you'll be good. If you want skincare ingredients infused into your concealer to get like that added benefit, then sure, $48 is up there. I think this might be the most expensive concealer that I've ever purchased. I think, if not one of the most expensive concealers. I mean, those are like foundation prices. But I understand that it's a very luxury brand, so I get it. So it's going to come down to whether or not you want to spend that amount of money on what I think is an okay concealer. You know, I personally will not be repurchasing this. If that says anything, it's fine. I'll probably try to use it up within the 12-month period because this does have a shelf life of 12 months. I forgot to mention that. So I'll try to use it up or most of it up or as much as I can. But will I be repurchasing it? No, I won't. It just didn't blow me away. So for that, it's good, not great. So that completes today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed today's product review and that you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. And also don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, where I absolutely love to interact with you guys. As always, take care and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye.